Hey, it's Critic from Vision Happy. I want to ask you a really, really important question. How much do you love yourself? How much do you love yourself? Now you might be thinking, why am I asking such a stupid question? But this is really, really important because often in any sort of situation that we're in, maybe we want to try to have, better relationships with people, with our customers, colleagues, friends, new people. We want to have these amazing relationships with these people, but in order to have, great relationships, great rapport with these people, with your friends, family, whoever it is, you can't show someone something if you don't have it. If you don't love yourself enough, you cannot give other people love. So in order to give people something, you've got to have something in the first place. And this is where self-love is really, really important, because what happens is we have a lot of these internal negative dialogues that go on in our heads, and I'm sure you can relate to this. Certain situations where we feel, oh my God, I shouldn't have said that, or oh Sadek, why did you say that, or whoever your name is, why did I say this, or why did I do this, or why am I like this, or there's always these questions that there's this inner dialogue, this inner critic within ourselves that's always asking these questions, and we end up kind of beating ourselves up, being very negative, being very hard on ourselves, and it doesn't make us happy inside. We just feel very negative, very unhappy. So the way we look after ourselves, the way we manage ourselves, the way we love ourselves is very, very crucial in today's world. Once we can love ourselves, then giving it to people is going to be so much more easier. You try it, you see how it works. If you're very depleted of love yourself, then to give it to other people is going to be very hard. Whereas if you love yourself, you're going to be more happier and you're going to be able to give that love to other people. So I just want to give away like a couple of tips, things that have really, really helped me. Firstly, you've got to be able to recognize that. Recognize that you have this inner critic, this negative dialogue that's going on in your head. So you've got to be able to realize that, and you have to be able to realize that not just generally, but realize it when it happens. When that voice happens, when you can hear yourself saying these things to yourself, you've got to be able to recognize that. So that's number one, recognition. Number two is having that compassion for yourself. Having that compassion, saying to saying to yourself throughout the day, every, just start off with, you could say it once every day, and then gradually you might want to say it to yourself every hour. How is it I can look after myself? How is it I can take care of myself? Once you say this, you'll then find an answer to that question. And then once you find that answer to that question, you can apply that. So let's just say I say to myself, I'm going through a rough day, or I've gone through a rough morning. I then check in with myself and I say to myself, well, how is it I can take care of myself? Then immediately the answer that comes up to me is being kind to myself. So then I adopt being kind. Yeah. So it's really, really important to have that. And then thirdly, the third tip I can give you is you can find stuff on the internet about self-love, this self-affirmation of having self-love, self-esteem, and then just listening to that, taking about 5-10 minutes if you can of your time, and just try and take time to yourself and just get this audio from YouTube or what have you playing in the background, and just allow it to recondition and reprogram your mind. This will really, really help. This has helped me. It's helped me it's helped me a long way, really, because I used to go through this myself. And there's a lot of other people out there, including you, who's probably going through this. So it's really important that you recognise it and just get that back in your life, because then you can get more confidence in yourself and have amazing, amazing relationships. So I'll leave it at that, and I hope this has benefited you. If it has, please like this video. Please share it. Please share it. Share it with anyone that you know, so that they can benefit, because we all could do with this benefit of loving ourselves. So until then, speak soon. Take care.